It is believed that to be able to stop a crime, one must know how to recognize if and when it is being committed or about to happen. On Voices from the Global South, we put this to test in Nigeria when I took to the street, went online with surveys and telephone conversations with simple questions. What is human trafficking? What is child trafficking? Is human trafficking the same as sex trafficking? And how can we recognize trafficked children or those about to be trafficked? You mustn't miss this edition of IPS News Voices from the Global South. I am Tobore Ovuorie in Lagos, Nigeria. Please, I'll be right back.
What I understand by human trafficking is when you carry Peking from Nigeria to another country just to tell Peking to be doing prostitution or to be doing some other illegal job that is not good for humanity. As intimidation to humanity, now be human trafficking.
This is Kingsley Chidiebere, a commercial motorcycle rider in Lagos, Nigeria. He is one of about 50 Nigerians I have so far interviewed who thinks human trafficking is when someone is taken from Nigeria to another country for prostitution. Although he is a father, he has no knowledge about child trafficking, so doesn't know how to recognize trafficked children or those about to be trafficked. In order to help them, he is not alone. Charles Eruka, a renowned Nigerian broadcast journalist and father, is very honest about not knowing exactly what to watch out for in order to recognize a child who has been trafficked.
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know what they look like.
For other Nigerians like Oyinye Kawa, who is a brand consultant and content creator, the phrase child trafficking is merely a guesswork.
Human trafficking is about taking children, taking human beings, especially women and children who are they don't have so much advantage, taking them illegally to places where taking them illegally to do things that they're not supposed to do.
This is Voices from the Global South on IPS News. The conversation on child trafficking in Nigeria continues after this break. Since I began this survey, the question now on the lips of many Nigerians is, how do we recognize trafficked children if they are around us in order to be able to help them? Daniel Atokolo, who is the Lagos Zonal Commander of Nigeria's National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, describes how to recognize trafficked children.
At times, when you see them, they look withdrawn. They are not connected emotionally with their environment. It's a red flag. They look fearful. They are not communicating well. Even if you want to talk to her or him, you'll be looking at the back of her shoulder in case somebody is around, because they are always under severance. They don't talk to any stranger. Don't do this, don't do that. They don't have their freedom. They are not as vibrant as a child of their age should be. You see them in a group with an adult. If you see a baby with her mother or his mother, you will see the emotional connection.
Yes.
This one will not have it. It will be more of fear. Then there are some basic deniers. Check the body and there may be marks of babies, constant beating, and then the child also will not be able to coherently tell you her story or his story. A little bit of a victim's interview. How are you? How old are you? Where are your parents? You will hear that the parents are not there. Again, you want to know what is the link between this baby and the house he is. They are not uncles, they are not related to her, they are not aunties. They just went to the village and they fetched her and they brought her. They ask you, are you going to school? She may say no. And even if she's going to school, when does she leave for house for school? Okay. Is she wearing school fees? Are they paying her school fees? Then look at her generally. What is she wearing? You see what she's wearing, she's shabby, she's not sure. And even if you ask her of her story, she may not be able to talk to you. Or you're about to talk to her, somebody will come around and say, why are you talking to her? Talk to me instead. These are key indicators that will tell you that, guys. And if you see them, maybe they are traveling and you're able to talk to her, he has no idea where she's going and what she's going to do in that place. And when you ask her, since she left village, maybe she has been taken from one house to the other. She has so many houses she has been to a place, and whether they are giving anything to her mother in the village, she may tell that the money they are giving is for somebody who comes to collect it to give to the village or to the father. Because most of the time, parents are complicit. There are several families that see their livelihood on their small children being taken out, and then they bring them miserable money every month.
Abiola Peters, a Nigerian broadcast journalist, father, and advocate for the rights of children, gives deeper insights of features of trafficked children.
It may not be general,
I think one of the ways, of course, is to look out for a child who is noticed to always be around when others are in school. Most children who are seen to be out of school, there should be investigation into that. Another could be some children who look unkept. Investigations can also be taken to find out from them a place of origin and probably how they got to be where they are. Children who are found probably places where they ought not to be. Children who probably can be described as roaming the streets, or found to be in black spots, maybe places that could be hideouts for criminals. Children running errands at odd hours and hot places.
When you say odd hours,
not all good parents are. Yeah, odd hours, like I said, maybe when children should be in school, and other hours could be at night, because I don't think all good parents should allow their children stay out late. Then, basically, those found hawking, some of those children who are found doing street hawking, they're usually they're not asked to do so by their biological parents. Some of these food vendors too, they should be checked. Most of all these roadside food vendors. In fact, I'm aware that they usually go middle belt of the country, particular states. Maybe if I'm free to mention, Ogbomoso is one town in the southwest that I know they really go to fetch young ones that are used as domestic staff in most of the protests in Lagos and some other southwest states.
In 2006, a report by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization (UNESCO) indicates child trafficking as the third most common crime in Nigeria after drug trafficking and economic fraud. It is therefore the responsibility of every Nigerian adult to ensure no child gets trafficked. Morenike Omaiboje, Director of Programs Women Consortium of Nigeria, says parents and guardians must not relax on their responsibilities.
For parents have to be more vigilant, more alert than never before. My children are in their late 20s, one is 30 this year, and I can tell you I am more alert than when they were 16. Even at that age, I'm curious, I still check phones, I do a lot of things even though it bothers some privacy, but my eyes are wide open as a parent, and I think that's what a lot of us parents should be doing. The youth and the young people, the teenagers especially, are way ahead of us, and we need to upgrade our knowledge. We need to get interested. We need to read information on things like drug abuse and child abuse and a lot of those things. A lot of our young or teenager girls are being abused within the home by uncles who live in the house, and mommies and daddies have no idea what their children are going through. So I would say parents of the 21st century, we have to rise and become more alert, better informed, well informed, so we can together manage our children better. Okay, for the youth out there, it's a very good thing to go abroad. I have parents who went abroad in the early 50s or late 40s, so it's never been a new thing. And if my parents were alive, they'd be over 100, and they went abroad. If you must go abroad, young ones, you must go the legal way. You should look for the legal way to go, and that's the only way to success. You should never go through the back door. Your life is more precious than that.
You cannot fight an enemy whom you do not even know what he or she looks like. In Voices from the Global South IPS newsroom, we say it is like swinging a sword in a pitch black room. This edition of IPS News Voices from the Global South special coverage of human trafficking in Nigeria ends with this question and message from Daniel Atokolu, Lagos Zonal Commander of NAPTIP.
Well, the parents, like I used to say whenever I go to talk, several years ago, Frank Police would say it's 9 p.m. Do you know where your children are on network news? See, it is vigilance. Again, no matter how vigilant you are, if the child is not connected to the family, if the child is being harassed, some of them will see children who just run away from house without knowing where they are going.
I'll be back in December 2019 with a big story on irregular migration in Nigeria. I am Tobore Ovuorie in Lagos, Nigeria for IPS News.